Organisational behavior, we are here to prove several things. Thank you very much for giving us your time. We hope to be able to give you some conclusions at the end. Okay guys, remember this is a contest and the winner will have a free beer.
Let's start with the experiment. Here, there is a group of 3rd and 4th year students. They will take a test consisting in 10 multiple choice questions. The students will have 3 minutes to answer the questions. At the end of that time, they will be asked to transfer their answer from their worksheets to a scoring sheet and submit both to us. The person with more correct answer will have a gift. Simple enough.
The first group had no opportunity at all to cheat. What a pity.
The new group of students will take the same general test, but with one important change. The students in this section will take the test and transfer their work to their scoring bubble sheet, as the previous group. But this time, the bubble sheet will have the correct answer pre-marked. For each question, the bubble indicating the correct answer was colored gray.
At that point, if the participants choose the wrong answer on their worksheet, they could decide to lie and mark the correct answer on the bubble sheet. After they transferred their answers, they counted on how many questions they had answered correctly, wrote that number at the top of the bubble sheet, and handed both the worksheet and the bubble sheet to us. We will look at the number of questions they claim to have answered correctly, and the person with more correct answers will have a gift. Would the students cheat, changing the wrong answers to the ones pre-marked on the bubble sheet?
These are the results. When given the opportunity, many honest people will cheat. However, once tempted to cheat, the participants didn't seem to be as influenced by the risk of being caught as one might think.
We believe that we have the control of our lives.
But actually, this is not true.
Our decisions are influenced by other factors.
Emotions, feelings, and our surroundings.
We believe that we are always rational.
But there are hidden forces that shape our decisions.
We can't do anything about it.
The first step is being aware.
Let it go.
Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go.
To question them what they think about working in groups, their advantages and their drawbacks. We are going to interview a student of the elementary school. Here we go. The first question is, have you ever worked in groups?
Yes, sir. At school we used to work in groups in all the subjects.
And did you like it?
Yes, because it's a way of learning from my partners.
When working on teams, do you feel recognized?
Depending on the subject and my parents' knowledge.
And do you put the same effort when working alone as working in a group?
No, I work harder in groups because the mark is for all of us and not individual.
What ideas came to your mind or benefits, when I say to you working in group?
As I enjoy working with my friends, it's easy for us having a good time while doing the projects, and then we can celebrate it or kill each other when it's finished.
Okay, thank you.
Have you ever worked in a team group?
Yes, I have.
And did you like it?
I think it depends.
On what?
First of all, the people you're working with, the type of assignment, and also the environment in which you're doing it. It depends if they're friends and if you know they work well or not. I think it's about the people in the end of the day.
And with which people do you feel working better, with your friends or not?
I think working with friends is always really tricky because you have confidence with them, so maybe with the scheduling and the things that you have to do, if you are friends with them, is not serious. So I prefer working with students or colleagues or people that I work with that I know well, but they are not my close friends.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you my opinion of what is working in groups, but from the sportive profile. So that means achievement goals have to be done by group, by helping each other, but being empathic, by pushing your mates to get the final result not only individually, but of course all together. So if I really like to work in groups, of course, there is this saying that says, if you want to get things done, do it by your own. But I really don't agree at all. What means that working by your own, it's endogamic, it's not open-minded, and of course, it's not going to give you that big results as you would get if you would do it by groups. So for me, effort, it's of course very satisfying to get things by your own, but not as well as being working with someone that can tell you the opinion if it's well done or not. The feedbacks are the really concepts that nurture ourselves, that teach us from the mistakes and make us think bigger. And falling, it means you are going to stand up bigger, but if you stand up with someone else, you are going to jump so high. You cannot do things big by your own. It's impossible. Even if the people said it's possible, it's not.
Hello, Maria. So one question for you. What do you prefer, working in group or individually?
Individually, because I don't have to depend on the other people.
Have you ever worked in teams?
Yes, I only worked once in the university.
And how it was? Did you like it?
I liked it because I was working with a friend of mine, but I think it's a complicated task if you don't know the people.
Do you ever work in groups?
Yes, of course, a lot of times, and now at the university, more than ever.
And did you like it?
Yes, well, depending of my group and if we work well together.
And when working in groups, did you feel recognized?
Yes, some of them or most of them.
Okay. And do you think that working with people from other cultures is good or bad for you?
It's very good for us because as they have another point of view, they can advise you and give you another ideas, and that's.
And what benefits came to your mind when we are talking about working in groups?
Well, one of the best benefits is that if you have an idea, someone can change your idea, modify it, or improve it.
Hello, what do you think are the benefits of working in groups?
I think that the benefits are that you could share ideas and you can also meet new people, so it's a win-win.
Okay, and I think that it's better than working alone because you have a better final project working with more people. Okay.
Well, I have already worked in teams during the university and also now at my work. And I love it. I think it's a really good point to know how to work in teams. Also, when I work as a group, I think I have always been recognized because I think that everybody or each member on the group has a different role. So maybe you can be the leader, or there could be maybe the motivating person, etc. And well, usually I'm more the motivating person to do, yes, we have to do that because we can do it, etc. Well, I usually split the tasks working in teams depending on the characteristics of each member of the group.
Okay, girls, I want to ask you for some advice because I'm doing a project with my colleagues at the university and we have some problems because we don't think the same. And what do you think about that? Because I don't know how to deal with them.
I think that it's a usual problem, so the key point is that you should listen to others and
accept critics because maybe they can improve your ideas.
Yes, because two heads think better than one. So.
Yeah, that's true because we are always improving the work, but we are always arguing, so that's a thing that kills me.
I think that you have to respect others and listen and improve your opinion together in group. And
yes, and if you are arguing, maybe it's because one of you is a little bit egocentrical, and he has or she has to stop and consider other options.
Okay, girls, thank you. I'm gonna go
You're
ahead
welcome.
with your...
As a conclusion, we can say that most of the people that participated in the questions find a lot of benefits from working in groups, the share of knowledge, common goals and motivation, and the feeling of being part of a team. But it is also difficult as we can find difference in opinions within the members of the group. We think that being respectful and affronting the task with an open mind is the key to profit from that benefits of working in groups.
Most important thing is to celebrate after finish a project together.